Internet Privacy by Constance Marquez. In the 21st century technology, is internet privacy possible? What does it look like and how does it work? Let's start with defining what is internet privacy. We need the definition to begin. According to Dominic Solution, internet privacy, also referred to as online privacy, involves the right of personal privacy regards to repurposing, storing, provision to third parties, and the display of information relating to you via the internet. You're asking yourself, why should I care about internet privacy? I have nothing to hide. I have Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and so forth. Well, let's listen to Alan Henry from lifehacker.com.
I heard a saying that if you're not paying for the product, then you are the product.
Absolutely. It's absolutely true.
That's Alan Henry from lifehacker.com. So first off, Alan, why should we care about internet privacy?
Every time you click from one website to another, you click on a link to go to the next page, that's information that people are collecting about you. That kind of information that you may think is meaningless is the steam that powers a lot of companies.
Oh, so if I don't want my personal info to be used by other people to make tons of money, what can I do?
The first step is really for people to understand the transaction that they make when they get something shiny and new that's free. So when you sign up for a new account at whatever service, read the terms of service at least as much as you can. What is it that you're giving up?
Interesting facts. Facebook. According to Lamas and Dillis, Facebook Friends tracks your locations for your friends, but it also keeps track where you shop, eat, and visit for data to sell to advertisers and businesses. Your big business for Facebook. In today's connected world, we're living our lives online. Many companies are creating large storehouses of information about you. The most obvious form of collection is social media. Everything you post publicly, as well as everything you post privately, is stored and analyzed. But it's not just social media anymore. They're digitally recording everything you buy, everything you watch, where you go, what's happening at your house. Even your physical health is being recorded and stored, which is created into profiles. They keep these profiles and use algorithms so that they can market strictly to you. What is a VPN and how does it work? Beale states a virtual private network, a VPN, is a network that is constructed using public wires, usually the internet, to connect remote users or regional offices to the company's private internal network. VPNs, what are they and how do they work? You've probably heard of a VPN before. It's even possible you used one before. But do you know what it does? VPN, Virtual Private Network. Basically, this keeps you safe on the internet. Originally, it was in business setting where businesses, organizations, and the government wanted to secure data. So people who worked remotely needed to connect online to the business, but they needed to connect in a secure way so that hackers cannot get their data. Today, everyone has a VPN. It ensures that our data remains private, it is encrypted, and you can surf the web anonymously. But how does it work? Let's rewind and figure it out. When you visit Facebook, you type in a domain name. That domain name is a nickname for the website IP address. The IP address is like your house address. It is numbers, but it's easier for us to remember a name than numbers. When it goes to the domain, the IPT is translated. Your computer translates that and sends it to the browser. You have several browsers in your house with all addresses. You type in the address using either Chrome or Firefox, and you send your data into the internet. It reaches the IP server, and it requests it. When you send that data to the server, you're sending your IP address with a lot of other personal information, and this is where hackers can gain access to your information. It's important to keep our information private. We don't want to have identity theft or passwords stolen. Identity theft. This is a serious problem. In 2017, 6.5% of people were victims of identity fraud, resulting in fraudsters defrauding people about $16 billion. That's a lot of money. Crawford tells us that the top VPN services are ExpressVPN, NordVPN, CyberGhost VPN, and PrivateVPN. They are all rated for you to look at and understand that these are a way to protect us in keeping our information encrypted. Tips to protect yourself. Here are several tips to help you stay safe on the internet. First, you're going to want to go to Have I Been Pwned? This site will tell you if anybody has compromised your personal information through a data breach from your email address. Before protecting yourself, you should check if there's been any compromises, states household hacker. It's important to know what you need to clean up to protect yourself. Have You Been Pwned is an important site that lets you know how to protect yourself. Next, you need to do password changing. Apps like Bitword, Warden, and KeePass will help you choose and manage your password. KeePass is a free app that you download to an extra security for online. It will help you remember your password as well as choose passwords. There's a two-step factor or two-step authorization. Google Authenticator does this. Lock your computer or laptop with USB Raptor. Here are the references, and thank you for taking your time to learn about privacy on the internet.